So, hello. My cat is sitting. Yes. So, I hope that everything, come on, baby, everything is good technically, and I'm live. So, good morning or thought. So, good morning or good evening, depending where you are in the world. And hello on Monday. And I would like to talk today about the 5 mistakes that we are making when looking for a partner, when looking for a relationship, and how to avoid them so that we can show authentically, powerfully, and become irresistible. So, if you don't know me, if you are new in my world, I am Magdalena Barich. I'm empowerment coach and transformational guide, and I help women who have abandoned themselves in relationships to reclaim their power, to unleash their lioness, and become irresistible for their partners. So let me start this life with a story. Yes. When I was dating, yes, when I was dating, I remember that I met a man, and we were already talking on the phone. We were already exchanging some pictures, and I made a lot of very positive projections. I see somebody is watching, say hello, tell me where you are from, so that I know that I am not alone here and coming back. So I made projections about this man, and I was really excited about the upcoming love affair. Yes, and I remember our first meeting face to face in some cafeteria, and actually I remember my inner voice, this little voice in my head that told me, this guy is sleazy. I remember exactly my intuition used this word. This was a very handsome, very attractive man. And I remember coming home really, pissed off because I already made up a story that it's going to be a gorgeous romance, yes, that it's going to be something exciting in my life. And now my intuition is just, stepping up and telling me that this guy's sort of sleazy, yeah. So I remember that I started to convince myself that my intuition is not right. And I started to tell myself, no, it cannot be true. I have already made my movie, I have recorded it, and I want to experience this all beautiful feelings. And of course, I did not listen to my intuition. And I was meeting with this man like 1 year and a half probably. And yes, it was a very, very big karmic lesson. I have learned a lot about myself as a woman. I have learned a lot about what I don't want in a man in relationship. Um, and I think now, in hindsight, looking in hindsight, that it was a very good lesson, but it was a very painful one and very tough one. So I think our intuition always gives us this choice. Either we want to, because we have free will, yes. So either we want to continue and we want to experience these particular things, or we just want to say, no, I'm listening to this inner whisper and I can avoid something unpleasant, probably, yes. So if this somehow resonates with you, if you maybe you are dating or you are in a relationship and your intuition was telling you something, but you actually didn't want to listen, uh, and you ignore this inner voice and you run into troubles, yeah. And maybe you have this pattern and you would like to break this pattern, because this pattern might be not only in relationships with men but generally, and you want to talk about it. So of course I'm inviting you to empowerment diagnostic call. This is the meeting that lasts 1 hour. This is 1 hour of my time for free. we are meeting and I'm gonna look at your situation. I'm gonna look at where you are stuck, and we will figure out what you have to do to make this one shift to start creating the life that you want, or to break some pattern that are actually holding you back. Yes. So today I'm gonna talk about these 5 mistakes that we are making when looking for a partner, when looking for a relationship. And the first mistake, which actually probably I made quite a lot of these mistakes, yes, so I understand them so well. And the first mistake you might be doing is like you exclude your spirituality, because sometimes we think that spirituality is going to India, closing yourself in ashram for half of the year. But what I mean by spirituality is exactly these small things, these small practices that you can do every day. And also, this is listening to your inner voice. This is listening to this inner guide that supports you, that knows better, and that always act for your highest good. Yeah. So listening to this inner voice. And sometimes I know we are reasonable. Sometimes we are listening to the voice of ego, because ego is much much louder. Yes, the voice of intuition is really soft one, and it's a short, it's a couple of words only, but it's not trickster. And what I want to here emphasize, that your intuition will never lie to you. And sometimes there are cases, like it was my case, yeah, that I didn't want to listen to this voice because my intuition were telling me this guy is sleazy. So what was the in between message? It was like, don't go for this relationship. You deserve somebody better. You deserve somebody different. You don't have to settle for this kind of man, and then experience all these situations. But because uh, everybody, as I said, has a free will, and you can choose what you want, so I did experienced all this, which was, well, at the end of the day, good lesson. But now, now I am listening to my intuition very, very carefully. And what I know, and what I tell my clients, what I tell my friends, and what I tell to myself is like, never ignore this voice, and really be with yourself radically honest, yeah, because this voice wants always best for you, and this voice shows the things as they are and not as you would like them to be. So this voice is extremely, extremely true and authentic. Yes. So don't exclude your spirituality. The second mistake that you may be making is that your energy field is not clear, and your mindset is cluttered with negative thoughts. And this is a huge blockage when we want to attract love, when we want to attract our significant other. And what I mean here, yes, when we talk about energy, yes, when your energy field is not clear, it means that you may be carrying some negative emotions, like grudges from past relationships, like resentment from past relationships, like some sadness, like some frustrations, yeah. And also, here is a lot of space for negative limiting beliefs, yeah. So my question to you here is, what do you really think about men in general? What do you keep telling yourself? For example, that all interesting men after 40 are already busy. They are married or in some relationships, yeah. Or maybe you tell yourself that it's too late for you to start something, or in your city or in your life situations, it is just mission impossible to meet somebody. And remember that whatever stories you keep telling yourself, these stories are going to be reflected in your life, because always the universe reflects this what you have inside. When you are here live, please give me hashtag live and I will know that you are here with me. So remember and be really aware of your thoughts. Yeah. Also, think about what can keep you stuck, because what creates huge blockages and resistance in energy, this is these are the very very low emotions, like for example guilt, like for example shame. Yes. So you can make such an exercise that you are even, taking a piece of paper, you are writing all the shit, what I feel ashamed of, yeah, what I feel guilty. Write all these. You can read it to your very best friend, because this is also powerful sharing. But if you don't have such person, if you don't feel maybe the courage to do it, it is enough when you take this piece of paper and burn it. You can also make, it's also very powerful. I'm an advocate of rituals because this is embodiment in energy and it works perfectly. You can make some funeral ceremony. Yes. And I was making this with my clients, and it's extremely extremely powerful to release the things that doesn't serve us anymore, to release all these resentment, sadness, grudges, all that stuff. But so you can do it for yourself. Yes, you can. I always think that it's very very powerful when you are making this with the very clear intention, in that very very intentional way. So what I was, for example, doing with one of my clients, who wanted to say goodbye to her ex-partner. Yeah, it was not a very good relationship that she has, because actually he was married. Yeah. So she came, we had actually face-to-face meeting. So there was this opportunity to meeting face to face, but it's not necessary. But she came to the session wearing all black, like during the, real funeral, and she had a box prepared, the box looking like a coffin, and she was actually writing. She was dumping on a piece of paper all this what she wanted to say, what she wanted to tell him for goodbye, and all these negative emotions that have accumulated. As I said, this sadness, this frustration, this this some fears, yeah, disappointment, all this stuff, yeah. And then what she actually did, she packed this to this kind of coffin box, and her task was to go to the park and bury it in the air. And you know such rituals are really powerful, because there is a lot of this bad energy released, and these blockages that you have in your energy that prevent you from attracting somebody new are lifted, yeah, are cleared, yeah. Another thing is when you feel that you are resentful, when you feel this disappointment with yourself, because maybe you have made some mistakes, or with the other person because he or she acted really not nice and hurt you, and you still feel this inside. So a very powerful method also is forgiving. Yes, forgive this person, forgive yourself. Again, you can write a letter. There is a lot of techniques that you can actually do it, yeah. But the most important is to feel deep 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 in your heart that you have forgiven. And the power of forgiveness, it is also huge, and it will really change your and clear your energy field. So get rid of all this guilt, all this shame, all these resentments, yeah. And if you, also very powerful exercise, if you were the one who hurt some people, yes, and here I don't even think about relationship with other men, of with other women, yeah, but here I think in general, when you hurt your parents, your friends, whoever, even your dog or some other animal, because you were nasty, because you had a bad mood, write all these again. I'm advocate of, writing. There is some big power in handwriting. Don't do this all journaling practices, journaling exercises on a computer, because it's completely different result, yeah, energetically. So take a piece of paper, write on the left, yes, what I have done wrong, all these wrongs, yeah, all these wrong things, and on the flip side, on the right side, write what I am going to do to correct it, to improve it, yeah. And really, one by one, don't escape, take your time, clean this energy. It is really, really extremely powerful exercise, yeah. And for example, if you hurt somebody who is no longer present, or even somebody who has already died, it can also happen. You can still write some letter, you can still make some ritual, because energy is energy, and it does work. And this will also clear your field. So the third mistake that you may be making is you might be desperate to find somebody for some reasons, yeah. Maybe you are long in the previous relationship, and you are sort of not used to living alone, or you are just fed up with living alone, or and being alone, or you think and feel incomplete and not fulfilled without actually the man or the other woman, I mean the partner. And here I think this is the risk that we are running when we make this mistake, because it means uh, I'm using here the metaphor of the cheese, yeah. If you are like a cheese with holes, and the holes are like your deficits, yeah, you will attract somebody like attracts like in energy field. So you will attract also another cheese. So a man or a woman who has holes, also meaning some deficits, and you will need to rescue each other. And even if it can work in the short run, it will not work in the long run. It will never work in the long run, because no other person can fulfill you. No other person can make your life complete. No other person but you can make you happy. And I want to repeat it. No other person but you can make you happy. Interesting, yes. Of course, I do believe that if we meet somebody who has similar values, who is, who has similar attitude to life, spiritually, there is a spiritual, emotional, sexual connection, is great. We are, we are growing together. We are inspiring each other. We are motivating each other. This is like your soulmate, and it's a beautiful, beautiful journey together. But do not wait for somebody to paint your canvas of your life. You are the painter, yes. And what is more, when you are in kind of desperate energy, you your energy that you are subconsciously showing to the world is repelling to other people, yes, because subconsciously, like, yes, I'm waiting for somebody to rescue me, I cannot handle my life myself. Yeah, this what screams out of you between this yeah, between lines. So what to do uh, don't exude this rebelling energy, concentrate on yourself, and just start changing your approach. And as I said, we are creators of our lives. So you can always, every single day, you can choose. Every day you can choose that I'm creating my life. So why not take this approach? Wouldn't it be nice if I were happy just myself? Wouldn't it be nice to use this time being single in the best way possible? Wouldn't it be nice to explore myself? Because very often, especially if you finish longer relationships, longer term relationships, mm, maybe it was the situation that you were talking we, and for some years you actually didn't have the opportunity to go deep inside and meet yourself at this moment of your life. So what I suggest you do, what I recommend you to do, use this time in the best possible way. Yes, if you don't know how to do this, hire somebody, hire a coach, hire a mentor, uh, ask your friend, because it's true. When we are doing this, when we are on our journey with somebody who can look from our perspective, who can see this other perspective and present them to us, it's much easier. It's much easier. I am constantly for years working with some coach or with some mentor. Even I do consider myself really a conscious woman. But there are the things, there are some areas in my life that are for me some kind of blind spots. And of course, using their expertise, using their knowledge and their perspective, it is much easier for me to achieve my goals and to pursue my dreams. Um, but as I said, don't be desperate. Yes, concentrate on yourself, focus on yourself, explore yourself, discover who you are, discover your strengths. Of course, you have them. Yes, and by doing this, you will shift your energy. And again, I'm gonna reiterate, like attracts like. So if you are in the different energy, you are actually feeling much, much better and you are attracting somebody else. Mistake number five, number four, I'm sorry. I always, I've always had problems with mathematics. Even my mom is a math teacher, yeah. Okay, you are in masculine energy. And this is, I think, the issue that many now women have because we are independent, we are, this alpha women, we are very often in this leadership positions or, playing these leadership roles in our lives and we are taking actions. Yeah, we are grabbing for more. And yeah, this is very, very good as far as our career is concerned when we are entrepreneurs because we are fearless and powerful. But with men being in this, when you are in predominantly masculine energy, you are going to attract men who is predominantly in uh, feminine energy. Yes. Of course, masculine and feminine energy, it's not the question of gender because we both have it. But if you are in more masculine energy, you will attract this man who might be kind of weaker. And then my women told me, why, I am attractive, intelligent, smart, all, and I am attracting kind of, weak man. Yes, yeah, but you are in masculine energy. So what to do when you are dating, when you are looking for your partner? Try to be in this feminine energy. How to do this? Well, it's pretty simple, change the tone of voice, make it softer, make it more sensual. Use the more feminine clothes like dresses, like skirts, whatever you like some scarves, something made of silk, what you like, what you feel good at, but do not always have these trousers and this jacket, yeah, so that you look like you've just finished the meeting in corporation, yeah. And also use some perfume, wear some perfume in which you look sexy and you feel powerful, Lioness, yeah. and yeah, use this charm, this female charm, and just practice this for some time. Yeah, make it like a game. Yes, and you will see the difference for sure. You are going to see the difference. And also when you are in feminine energy, you are in this receptive mode. So if you are going by car with the man, you are at the place, you just sit. You are waiting for the man to open the door for you. If you are in a restaurant, you finish eating, you go to get your clothes, wait for the man to give you your code, whatever. Yeah, just this kind of things. Yeah, and the last mistake is that when you are looking for a relationship, you are wearing some mask because you want to present yourself in the best way. Um, Maybe you have been wearing this mask or perfectionism. Yeah, I'm a perfect woman. And I think that, yes, of course, this beautiful facade might be attractive, but I believe that emotionally mature men are not looking for perfect women. And there is also a threat that if you are presenting yourself in this perfect way, uh, then you have to sort of keep this standard, keep this facade all the time. Yes, I know women who started dating men and started some love affair, and they actually didn't show themselves for them without makeup, without some eyelashes, without gorgeous, stuff. Yeah, so as if he couldn't see them without all this. And this is a kind of game that can be with time tiring. Yeah, and I'm telling you, I did also play this game. Yes, and then I was really really tired. Yeah, because it doesn't mean, of course, wear some horrible stuff, go with your PGs and just be completely sort of undone. Yes, or just don't take any time to prepare yourself. Yes, but there's this question of this balance, because what I want you, what I want to recommend to you, or you know, uh, tell you, be yourself, be your most authentic self. And if the man likes you, or if the woman likes you, this potential significant other, if she or he accepts you and likes you this way, it means that you are connecting on this true level, on this heart level. Yes, because your truth is meeting with his truth. Yeah, and again, I will quote his Marilyn Monroe. She said that wanting to be somebody else is such a waste of a person that you are. Yeah, and I'm gonna reiterate this always. So you are unique, you are beautiful, you are gorgeous, and you are really enough the way you are. Okay, looking at point 4, use all these feminine tricks. Why not? Be, try to seduce, or be flirtations, be joyful, cheerful, whatever. Yeah, we have these women tricks, but be yourself. So summing up, maybe I will not just go through mistakes, but what you must do to show powerfully and to be irresistible when you are looking for relationships. So first, include your spirituality. Listen to your intuition. Listen, 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 and take really what she is telling you, what she is whispering into your ear. The second, very, very important point, huge and very powerful, clean your energy field. Yeah. And clean your mindset also from all these limiting beliefs that are really stuck, and they keep you, stuck. They don't let you attract the people you desire to attract. Point 3, uh, feel complete and fulfilled with yourself. Don't look for another person to do the job for you. Start with yourself. Yes, the way you treat yourself it's gonna be reflected how other people behave towards you. Yes, be in your feminine energy. Discover this field. Yeah, step by step if this is new for you, but just have fun. Just have fun. Don't treat all these practices, treat it lightheartedly. Don't treat it extremely seriously. Yeah? And the final point, be yourself, because I believe this is, again, one of the most powerful parts. Be yourself, your authentic, untamed, unleashed self, because in this way, you are going to really attract the right people to you. So I hope that you got something out of this, and I would really, really love to talk with you. So if you feel that maybe you have been making some of these mistakes, or maybe you would like to work on some of these fields, areas that I've just been talking about, or you have some other issues related with the fact that you are abandoning yourself, that you are not showing powerfully, that you have some issues with self-worth, self-confidence, your femininity, and you would like to explore this. So again, once again, I'm inviting you to this empowerment diagnostic call. This is 1 hour together, and I'm not going to sell you anything. For what I can really promise and guarantee, that you will get some value, because we will look at your situation, where you are, what's keeping you stuck, what you really need to start shifting to make some powerful change in your life. Yes, so for sure you are going to get some value from this meeting. And if uh, you find out that you want to know how it could to work further with me, I will of course tell you about the details. Yeah, and our working together can only happen in 2 cases. Yeah, you must want it, and you must be the right fit. So thank you so much. I wish you a gorgeous Monday and gorgeous week. And if you are watching later, give me hashtag replay. And if you have any comments, whatever, and you want to share something, just again comment below. I will read it after. And as I said, if you want to meet with me on Zoom, just give me hashtag empowerment, or just leave me the message on Messenger. So thank you, thank you, thank you, and have a beautiful day, my loves. Bye.